Rightio, that was the banner to recognise Lucky Foot's 200th game with the Bulls. So this is the North Central Football League in Northern Victoria. Donald versus Birchip Watchem in AFL footy. This is a senior game, and I'm pretty sure Donald beat the Bulls last time on their home ground. This time we're playing at Donald, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Central umpires have just called the captains in for the toss to decide who's kicking which end. Josh Potter and Dale Hinkley must be the two captains, and umpire Davey Millen doing the toss. And the Bulls are kicking with the wind. So the Bulls are in the green jumper with the white shorts, and the Donald team is in all blue jumpers with the white, white numbers, I suppose. They're blue tops, blue pants, whereas the Bulls are green tops, white pants. The start of the game here. The Bulls have got Lockie Surrett back in the ruck against Josh Potter. That'll make a big difference to the Bulls. Straight away, the Bulls into attack. Big long kick forward inside 50. Lockie Foot, the 200 gamer, gets the ball. Castellano kicks it off the ground. Hand pass back to Lockie Foot. Big hand pass wide and a snap towards goal. And it's offline and 3 for 1 point. Donald electing to go down the grandstand side. Kicks a big wrong kick. Bulls able to take it away though. Lockie Surrett gets a kick that was spoilt. Nick Rippon for the Bulls kicks towards goal, and it's gone out of bounds, and it will be what? It's a free kick to the Bulls. To Nick Rippon. There's a long way out, right on the boundary. But nevertheless, he's having a shot. Kicks. It's not a bad kick by the crowd. And that's a goal to the Bulls. 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bulls kicking with a slight breeze. I'm not sure what that free kick was for, but it's been pretty helpful to the Bulls. So the Bulls 1-1-7, leading Donald no score. Lockie Surrett gets a tap again. Donald get the ball though, but Marshall Rippon across to, not sure who that was, but anyway, it's ended up out on the full and a free kick to Donald. Who's taking it? Ryan Leader, I think that is for Donald. Electing to go back where it came from. The big kick to a pack. Nobody marks. Ball's kicked in. Simo across to Lockie Ryan. He hand passes it back to James Lindback. He kicks it forward and it's pushed. Looked like it went out, but it didn't. The Bulls with it. Gets a hand pass off. It's kicked across the face of goal. Castellano picks it up for the Bulls, weaves around, kicks, and it's just offline and 3 for 1 point again. This time a short pass into Chris Lynch. He goes wide across the ground. I think that was Bell Warren down to James Wall. James Wall for Donald, looking for his options. Goes for the big kick down the wing. No mark. Will Burke gets a kick forward for Donald. Joe Reid pushes Cooper Anderson in the back, and it's a free kick to Donald. He centres the ball, finds Lynch again. Lynch not sure what to do. Takes a couple of steps back, kicks it out wide, finds Wall again. James Wall for Donald with the ball. Waiting for a clear lead, goes for the short pass to the lead, makes it. Ross Young kicks towards goal as he played on, but he's found Josh Booth for the Bulls. He marks and goes out wide, straight to Randall, who didn't control the ball. The ball's still with it though. Quick short pass in to Darcy Reid, or might be Lockie Foot, Darcy Reid. Darcy Reid kicks it forward to Lockie Foot this time, who takes a chest mark, hand passes it off to Lindback again. He goes out wide, finds Marshall Rippon, or Nick Rippon. Marshall, the umpire called it back, I think, to Rippon to take his kick. He's inside 50 and could have a chance for it. Well, no, he's not. He's just outside 50 and it's going to be a big kick, but he goes for the pass instead. A little bit offline. Nipper Gordon with it, able to dodge around and get a kick. Where's the ball? Donald with it. Through Geddes to Young. Not sure who's got it there now. Play on. Kick it down the wing. And a mark there to number 56 for Donald. He kicks it forward. And intercepted by Josh Builder. Tripped over and he gets a free kick for the Bulls. Goes across looking for Marshall Rippon. He takes the mark, plays on, keeps going across the ground. Who's there? And passes it out. And the umpire's playing a free kick to Marshall Rippon again. Kicks across the ground to Hinkley. Hinkley goes further across. This time spoiled from behind by Donald. Ball comes to ground, Donald with it. Hand pass out, but the Bulls intercept again. Bulls have it now running down the far wing. And a mark to Nick Rippon again. He plays on. Hand passes long. Finds, I think that was Lindback. He kicks forward. Ball goes over the pack. Donald pick it up though. Gets a hand pass across to Daniel Pearce and it's forced through the scoring zone and a point for the Bulls. Donald to bring it in. I think that was Leader who brought it in. Kicks across to Daniel Pearce. Pearce for Donald. In the half-back flank. Goes for a kick in. Doesn't gain them much. They still have control. Going right across the goals this time. And it's out of bounds in the Bulls forward pocket area. Tap out, goes the ball's way, but no one has control of it and it's forced over the line and another throw-in. Right next to the boundary post, point post rather. Tap out by Surratt, gets the ball, gets a hand pass. It's intercepted and kicked forward and taken by Ben Christodoulou for the Bulls. He goes for the pass in, but that's a great intercept by Ross Young. He picks it up, kicks across the ground. This time the Bulls have it. It's tackled to the ground. And it will be, what? A throw up. Lynch for Donald, gets a hand pass forward, another hand pass across, and a good mark to number 18, he kicks it forward, and it's out of bounds on the full. Number 18, Brody Griffiths, but the Bulls have it. Oh, great intercept, one hand mark to Ross Young there. Great control. He kicks it forward. Bulls intercepted this time. Goes for the pass. Across to Lockie Ryan. He plays on hand passes and a kick forward by the Bulls. Daniel Castellano for the Bulls with the ball. He kicks further on. Weaves around. And a good lead, good mark there to Nipper Gordon. He kicks the short pass, gets it into Simmons for the Bulls. Umpire bringing him way around. He goes for a little pass, finds Reed, maybe. Which one? He's going to have a shot for goal by the look of it. Kicking from 40-ish metres, bit of an angle, kicks, and that's straight through the middle and a goal. Joe Reed, I think that was. Always playing in the back line, so this time he ends up with a goal. Change in ruck for the Bulls. Umpires bring the ball back. It was against the Bulls. Goes to 73. He's not written in the book, so I don't know who that is. His kick goes down and the umpires paid who? Free kick to Sam Dunstan for Donald. He's kicked a lot of goals like this year. Kicking into the wind though. Been playing about 13 minutes in this first quarter. Kicks, that's a nice looking kick. And what's happened? Just offline and through for 1 point. Bulls straightway bring it around the grandstand side. And they get into a bit of trouble and the ball's forced over the line and will be thrown in the about 35 metres around from the Bulls goal, from the Donald goals. Will marks in the ruck for the Bulls. Tapped sideways, the Bulls clearing it. The big kick down the wing. The back of the pack almost a mark to Donald, not quite Donald with it, but brought to the ground, and the umpire's going to ball it up. Big leap, no tap. Donald with it through Warren, but it was turned over and the Bulls are kicking it forward, and a good mark. Good mark, well, using his body well there. In front of goal, and that's Edwards for the Bulls. Kicked quite a few goals for them. He's directly in front and will be kicking from about 40 metres with a slight breeze behind him. So the distance won't be the problem. And that's straight through the middle, and another goal to the Bulls. I'll just have another quick check of the scores. Birchip Watchem Bulls 3-3, 21, leading Donald 1 point. Another ball up, only 10 or 15 metres from the centre circle ball up. Tapped down by Josh Potter for Donald. Got a free kick to Castellano. He kicks it out wide to Johnny Randall, who hand passes to the player running past. He kicks forward. And, great mark there to Ben Edwards again for the Bulls. Good solid mark with a lot of pressure. Once again kicking from just over 40 metres. Not quite directly in front, but certainly well within his capabilities. He's a great mark and a great kick, so we'll see what he does with this. Crowd's happy with that too, is it? Yes, straight through the middle, and another goal to the Bulls. Okay, back to the scoreboard again. This time, Birchip Watchem 4-3, 27, leading Donald 1 point, and we've been playing 17 3/4 minutes into this first quarter. Umpire Davey Mellon throws the ball up. Donald will get the clearance this time, but it goes to Joe Reid, who kicks it forward for the Bulls. Donald through Dyson Bell-Warren. Go across the ground to Lynch. Lynch for Donald. Goes for the little short pass out wide. Another one-handed mark there to Will Burke for Donald. Umpire eventually calls play on. He goes for the big kick straight down the ground. Tapped out by the Bulls, so there's no mark, but it's not cleared yet. Donald gets a hand pass out. Still on the ground, Stacks on the mill, and the umpire will ball it up. Ball thrown up. No tap. Donald in the lead. Tackled. Ball's with it. Tackled. Kick cleared by Donald. Almost a mark to Dunstan, but not quite. It's on the ground. And out by the Bulls, but their kick is then intercepted by Donald. Goes for the kick backwards. Picked up by James Wall. He plays on. Hand passes across. This time Donald with a long kick in. And a good solid mark to Fridge for the Bulls. He kicks it out. And almost a mark, not quite. Paddy. Umpire throws it up. Fridge in the ruck again against Potter. Goes over the back. Nick Rippon gets his kick forward to Nipper Gordon, and the mark or free kick is paid to him. He gets up quickly, kicks it forward to the lead. Ball goes out the back and Donald's able to pick it up. Weaves around, hand passes. Another hand pass to Bell Warren. He kicks across. Good kick, no mark though. Will marks there for the Bulls. Doesn't pick it up, Donald does. Gets a hand pass back. Another hand pass back, and this time Rand McGough across to Cooper Anderson for Donald. Cooper Anderson kicks it wide, and a mark to... He kicks it forward to Lynch. Lynch, the edge of the 45-metre square, goes for the pass to Ryan Bath. Bath taking his time. He goes for the centering kick. Back to James Wall. He goes for a little short pass, but it's intercepted by Lindback for the Bulls. He goes across. The umpire's blowing his whistle and sent it back to Lindback. This time goes right out wide to the wing looking for Lockie Foot. The mark's not taken, it's on the ground. I reckon that's Paddy Shan. He kicks forward, goes over the top. Lockie Foot doesn't quite pick it up cleanly and Lynch is able to turn it over. He goes for the hand pass out. Another hand pass across the wall. A hand pass to Anderson for Donald. He kicks towards the scoring zone and a mark to Big Fridge for the Bulls. Quickly plays on out the other side this time to Lockie Ryan for Birchip Watchem. He kicks down the wing. Who's he looking for? Will Marks. Will Marks kicks further down, finds Booth. And Reid for the Bulls kicks it forward. And I think that's a goal to Ben Edwards again. It might be 3 goals for him this quarter, I reckon. It is 3 goals, I reckon, to Ben Edwards. 3 of their 5. 5-3, 33 of the Bulls, leading Donald 1 point. And we've been playing 23 minutes, so the siren due to go. It's usually a little bit over a minute per goal scored, so probably another 2 minutes left. Umpire throws it up. Throws it up again. Big tap going Donald's way this time. Ben Hogan. Great blind turn by Ben Hogan. Bulls with the ball. Hand pass across to Simmons. Simmons, can he get it into someone to kick? Yes, he can. That's Edwards again. Once again, well within scoring distance. Probably kicking from about 30 metres, bit of an angle, but certainly well within his ability. It's been a pretty good find for the Bulls. Kicks, and that doesn't miss. That's straight through the middle again. Fourth goal for the quarter. So 6-3, 39. The Bulls leading Donald 1 point. 24 3/4 minutes played. Time on starts at 20 minutes, so probably another minute and a half left. Maybe. Umpire throws it up. Tap out, goes Donald's way. Good hand pass off. Oh, great tackle, and that should be a free kick to Ben Hogan. Goes for the pass. Doesn't come off though. Donald able to make the most of it. Young with it, kicks forward. Good spoil by Reid. Simmons hand passes across. Great punch out by Darcy Reid. Donald picks it up again. I think that was Lynch. He coming across the ground. Ryan Bath picks up. Goes for the pass. And has found who? Number 56. Kicks on his left foot, and it's offline and through for 1 point. There's no 56 on the list in the recorder, so it's probably Blake Grant. Haven't seen number 29 anywhere, so I presume that's who it is. Dale Hinkley with a big kick out, and there goes the siren to end the first quarter. Scores. What are we on? 6-3, 39. The Bulls leading Donald 2 points. Just back to start the second quarter. Fridge gets a tap down. Across to Simo. Hand passed it across to someone. The Bulls still with it. Just dragged it in, and tackle is tackled, and it's going to be a ball up. This time Potter got a few hands to it, and Ross Young looked like he got a clearing kick. Going out wide. Tap out, went to Donald, Clearing kick though by the Bulls, but it into the arms of James Wall. His kick though is intercepted by the Bulls. Lucky Ryan, I think that was, but they paid a free kick, have they? No, they just paid a ball up. Umpire throws it up. Fridge has got it, it's held to him, and the umpire's paying a free kick against him. Josh Potter straightway takes off, kicks it out wide, and a good mark to Sam Dunstan in the just between the flank and the pocket. He's going to have a shot for goal. He'll be running a circle down the line with his run up. It won't be a straight run up. Very acute angle. Got the breeze blowing from the right hand side of the camera to the left down the ground. So it'll be a slight cross breeze, but certainly the distance will be favouring kicking the way he's kicking. And I think he's got it. That is a brilliant goal to Sam Dunstan. That is a really good goal. Just when they needed it. And that's the first goal for Donald for this game. So, what are we up? Two and a half minutes gone in the second quarter, and Donald scored their first goal. So it's Birchip Watchem 6-3-39, leading Donald 1-8. And back at the centre for the throw up. Punch going Donald's way, but intercepted by, looked like Simmons, across to Rippon, Nick Rippon for the Bulls. Passes forward, intercepted by Donald, hand pass on the wall, big long hand pass back, another hand pass across. Dyson Bell Warren kicking for Donald straight into their attacking zone, and a mark to Sam Dunstan. I think he snaps towards goal, and that is another goal to Donald. That is very quick kicking. It doesn't seem like the breeze is that strong, but obviously Donald taking advantage of it this quarter. Pretty sure that was Sam Dunstan again. So Donald now 2-2-14. Trailing the Bulls 6-3-39, and that's not even 4 minutes gone, and 2 goals to Donald. Waiting on the ball to come back to the centre. Central umpire's got it, so it'll be thrown up fairly soon. Throws it up. Tap down, goes to the Bulls. Hand pass out. Hand pass across to Lindback for the Bulls. A long hand pass across to Krista DeLu. He hand passes it through. I think that was Gordon. Across to Simmons. He passes forward, finds Lockie Foot. Lockie Foot goes for the pass and has found Marshall Rippon. He quickly kicks it forward to, who have we got here? Rippon, is it? Nick Rippon for the Bulls. Once again kicking from about 30 metres. This time the wind's blowing from the goals towards the other end. So probably fairly hard to adjust for that. Kicks, it's a fairly high kick, and it's gone offline and through for 1 point. Donald to bring the ball back in. Big kick down the grandstand side. No mark, it's on the ground. Goes out the back, and can it get picked up? Fridge picks it up in the end. Cross to Lockie Randall, hand pass across. Back. Pass into Hinkley. Hinkley across to Krista DeLu. He takes the ball, got a mile. Kicks it out the wing. And a good mark to Lockie Foot. Lockie Foot, little short pass. Finds Nick Rippon. Nick Rippon across the ground. Across to Darcy Reid. Across to Joe Reid. Further across again. This time to Lockie Ryan. Hand pass across to Joe Reid running past. This time a long kick forward. And it's going to be in the back against... No, it's not. It's paid to Donald, to Logan Geddes. This time, Wall hand passes across for Donald. Kick goes forward and a good mark. Another kick looked like it went off the side of his boot, but straight to Ryan McGough. He hand passed to the player running past him, Wall. Wall kicks forward. Can Donald pick it up cleanly? No, they can't, and it's forced over the line and out of bounds for a throw in the just near the 50-metre zone. Umpire throws it in, a nice throw in. Quick kick by Donald, and it's forced over the line and out of bounds. That was Brady Griffiths who got the quick kick. Umpire throws it in again. It's on the ground, no one going to pick it up. Reed does eventually. Across to Ryan and then a kick forward. Good play there. To the kick forward. Bounces, nobody gets it. Donald gets it, gets a hand pass back. Wall, another hand pass to Lynch. Bulls with it, hand pass sideways. Great tackle by Ryan, is it? Lucky Ryan, yeah, great tackle. Pretty lucky not to get a free kick out of that. Throws it up. Wall with it. And a free kick to James Wall. I'm not sure what that was about, but he got it. And this is Trent Grant kicking towards the centre. Picked up by Josh Builder for the Bulls. Fakes a hand pass, gets rid of it. Simmons gets a hand pass out. Another hand pass, but it's intercepted by Donald. And that was touched through. That was very lucky. It wasn't a goal to Jesse Wallen. Very lucky for the Bulls, that is. Not very lucky for Donald. And the Bulls to bring it in. Big long kick. Good mark there to Reed. He turns, passes forward to Rippon. He hand passes across to the player running past. He kicks forward. Tackled without the ball. And the umpire surely paying a free kick to Nipper Gordon this time. He plays on. Hand passes to Rippon going past. He kicks forward and there it is. Mark to Ben Edwards, but it's been reversed, and Lynch for Donald kicks it across the ground. Not sure what's happening here. Really don't know what happened, but anyway, Donald eventually gets a kick. This has been blown again. Now we got a box on going. And the ball's back on it. Sam Dunstan running into an open goal, kicks. And that's a goal to Donald. Will Marks going off the ground and Fridge coming on. Nick Rippon running into an open goal, and it's just off the line and through for 1 point. Takes a bounce, running out from full back, goes for the pass, doesn't go far enough. Donald get it though, hand pass across, back, and he's tackled. It's got to be a free kick. Kicks it wide, finds Rippon. Rippon kicks. And a great mark again to Ben Edwards. Right in front of goal. Turns, kicks, and that's a goal. That's the replay goal. And now we'll have a look at the scoreboard. Birchip Watchem 7-4-46, leading Donald 3-3-21. So Donald certainly come back a bit this quarter. Been playing 13 and a bit minutes, so there's plenty of time in this quarter with the breeze advantage to score again. Donald clearing it from the centre. Hand pass. Wall gets a kick. Trent Grant snaps towards goal, but it's offline and through for 1 point. Pat Chan for the Bulls, bring the ball back into play. And a good mark there to Darcy Reid, I think, kicking down the wing further. And a mark there to Jonty Randall for the Bulls. Quickly turns and kicks on. Lucky foot. And there doesn't quite hold the mark, and the umpire's saying, what? Saying I'll ball it up. Throws it up. Dale Hinkley with the ball. Long hand pass. Another hand pass sideways. This time a kick forward. And it'll be a free kick to Rocky Foot this time. He kicks in, and it's going to be a mark to Ben Edwards, I'd say. Or is it a ball up? No, he's balling it up. Ball comes out. Rippon, hand pass across, looking for his brother Nick. But it's forced over the line and will be thrown in the forward flank area, right, right on the 50-metre arc. Tap out, going to Fridge for the Bulls. Rippon with the ball, he's caught and the umpire's paid. Holding the ball and a free kick to Ryan McGough for Donald. He goes for the short pass. Donald through Donnell, kicks it forward. Dunstan and Hinkley. Hinkley getting the better of him this time. Takes his time. Kicks it forward, but straight into the arms of Donald. They kick it back, and this time Ross Young with the ball. This time Fridge with the ball. I really missed what happened there, but something went wrong just before. Fridge with the ball for the Bulls. Waiting on the central umpire now, I think. Playing time on. Fridge goes right across the ground. Darcy Reid with it. He passes forward to Lockie Randall. Quickly turns, plays on to Shern. Shern kicks forward to Nipper Gordon, who takes the mark just inside 50. Goes for the pass. Umpire's blown his whistle and paid a free kick to Castellano, is it? For the Bulls. Shooting from goal, about 35 out. Shoots. It's gone off the side of his boot, which is pretty unusual, and that's a point for the Bulls. So 7, might be 7-5. 7-5-47. The Bulls leading Donald 3-3-21. So those quick 3 goals at the start of the quarter suddenly caught up with them. We're nearly into time on. Donald with the ball, going right out wide. Good mark there on full stretch. Going backwards. This time a centering kick, finds Lynch. He's going back across to the full back position basically. He kicks it across looking for Logan Geddes. He takes the mark. Who's he going to kick to? He goes for the big kick down the wing. And a good mark there to Lockie Foot. Lockie Foot with a short pass. Finds Nick Rippon. He kicks it forward. There's no mark at the back of the pack. Logan Geddes gets it. And what's he paid here? Paid a free kick to him. I'm really not sure what that's for either. Just looked like a bump, but perhaps it wasn't. And it's 50 metres anyway. He plays on. Centre. Hand pass. Lynch. Weaves around. Across to Daniel Pearce. He kicks down and the mark is taken by James Wall in the forward flank area. He looks to kick it across. Quickly play on. Kick towards goal. And it's offline and through for 1 point. We're into time on now. Been playing 1.5 minutes in time on. It's only been 4 goals this quarter, so we've probably got another 2 or 3 minutes. Josh Builder to bring it in for the Bulls. Coming down the outer side. Kicks. Kicks it to Fridge. Lucky Surratt for the Bulls. goes for the short pass, but it's intercepted by Ross Young, who kicks it straight into the goal square. There's no mark. Donald run into each other and lose control of the ball. Hand pass forward to Reid. He picks up with a short pass and a good mark there to Simmons, I think, for the Bulls. He goes across the ground. This time a big kick across the ground. Who's he looking for? Keeps it in play, but not quite. That was a great effort by Will Marks to keep the ball in. But it's gone out of bounds and will be thrown in. Boundary taking his time there. Throws it in. Fridge in the front. Tap out goes to the Bulls. Quick kick forward. Picked up by Simo. Hand pass across to Lockie Ryan. Another hand pass. Brought to the ground. And it's called no attempt. He really didn't have a lot of time. That's Bell Warren. Umpire calls play on. He gets his kick though. And mark taken only just inside the boundary. Ross Young with it. Kicks. And at the back of the pack, the mark's been taken. By Tulty for Donald. He lines up, kicks. Not a bad looking kick. And he's put it through, and that's a goal to Donald at the 24-minute mark of the second quarter. Pretty handy goal at this stage of the game. So it's 7-6-48. Birchip Watchem leading Donald 4-4-28. So 20-point lead, and probably 2 minutes left in this game at the most. In this quarter, sorry. Central umpire throws the ball up. Fridge in the ruck, gets the tap. Tackled it, or gets the pass off, the Bulls do, but then Donald intercepted. They kick forward in attack and have found number 18. He kicks forward, no mark. Donald's got it though. Bulls get a hand pass out. And a kick. No mark at the back of the pack. Donald hand pass across. Bulls hand pass across now. It's a kick forward. Simo doesn't take the mark. Hand passes back though to Reid. Reid goes right across the ground to his brother, Joe Reid. Joe Reid doesn't pick it up. Joe Reid gets a hand pass out to Ben Christodoulou. He kicks it forward, and a mark to Lockie Ryan, quickly playing on to Darcy Reid. He kicks it towards the centre. The Bulls pick it up through Simmons. Hand pass across. Kick in. And there's a mark to Ben Edwards again, is it? Right in front of goals. 30 metres out, directly in front. Starts his run up from 50 metres. So kick from 35 metres, and it's offline and 3 for 1 point. And Donald quickly take off with a big kick right down to the wing. And a solid mark there taken by the Bulls. Goes across the ground looking for Joe Reid. Bounces awkwardly. Donald gets a pass across, and that's a mark taken. Who we got here? There's Brady Griffiths on the recorder. I'm not sure if that is him. There goes the siren, so this is a fairly important kick. Kicks. It's a nice looking kick, but it's offline. So the scores at half time here at the Donald Oval are Birchip Watchem 7-7-49 leading Donald 4-4-28. So a 21-point lead to Donald at half time. To Birchip Watchem at half time. Radio. We're back for the start of the second half. Donald with the ball, but he's pulled to the ground and the umpire's going to ball it up. Throws it up. Tap going to Fridge, down to Marshall Rippon. He with the big kick forward straight away. Castellano there, picks it up, weaves around, snaps towards goal. And there goes another goal, 44 seconds into this third quarter, the premiership quarter. Umpire signals a goal, so there must be a fair advantage with that breeze, you'd think, that it started off so quickly this way. It started off like this for Donald at the start of the last quarter. The score is now Birchip Watchem 8, 7-55. Leading Donald 4-4-28. Umpire throws it up. Tap down. Doesn't favour any side really. Donald's with it, loses it, picks it up again. Coming out the back of the pack. Eventually they get a kick forward. Reed in there for the Bulls, almost takes the mark. The umpire's blown his whistle and paid what? Free kick to Reed. He kicks it out wide, looking for marks. He weaves around, hasn't got the ball. Tackles the Donald player, brings him to the ground. And the umpire is saying, I'll ball it up, thanks. Potter and Surratt in the ruck. Once again, nobody wins it. Potter picks it up though. Kicks forward. The front of the pack. Bulls with it. Kick. And a great mark there, great body work by Edwards again for the Bulls. Really has good judgment on his marks. He uses his body to keep them out and then at the last minute dived and took that mark. He's shooting from goal, kicking from about 30 metres this time, directly in front. And there's no doubt by the crowd there, that's straight through the middle and another goal for the Bulls. So it'll now be 9-7-61. The Birchip Watchem Bulls leading Donald 4-4-28. And by the time the ball's thrown up, we'll be about 4 minutes into the game. A similar start to what Donald had for the last quarter. The umpire throws it up. Donald gets a tap this time and grab the ball, gets caught, gets a hand pass off though. Young hand passes across, the ball is kicked in by Donald. There's no mark, they're on the ground. Kicked off the ground. And this time they've kicked a goal through Sam Dunstan for Donald. And we've got a couple of supporters just near our camera here. And there we are, 9-7-61. The Bulls leading Donald. 4-4-28. 5-4, there we go, that's better. 5-4-34. Donald taking the free kick out of that. Goes for the short pass. That was Lynch into Toldy. Hand passes back to Lynch. A long hand pass forward, intercepted by Reed. Darcy Reed gets the hand pass out. Another hand pass across to Young. He gets the hand pass free too. Back. Coming along the ground. Overrunning it. Donald come out with it this time. A nice kick forward to Griffiths. Griffiths taking his time, trying to find someone to kick it to. Goes for the pass. Big leap by the Bulls. Spoil the mark. Hand passed out wide. Kicks forward into no man's land, and Geddes gets a hand pass across and it's back to him. He kicks towards goal and it's offline and through for 1 point. Hinkley to bring it in for the Bulls. Big long kick. Umpire's picked something out of this, I'm not sure what. Free kick to the Bulls. Castellano on the ground for the Bulls and Donald on top of it straight away, and it will be a throw-in, I think. Just out of bounds in the forward flank area for the Bulls. Throws it up. Tap out going to Potter. And the hand pass. And the other hand pass, and it's kicked forward to a pack. Fridge gets it, hand passes across cleverly. Kick smothered. Donald with it, brought to the ground, and the umpire will throw it up. Just inside the 50-metre arc for the Bulls. Umpire throws it up, big leap. Potter gets the tap. Kick's not so good. Hand pass across to Rippon. Rippon hand pass to Reed. Reed kicks on his left foot, but Donald take a good mark in defence. Umpire calls play on. Kicks it out. No mark at the back of the pack. Rippon gets a hand pass across. Donald pick it up. Reed there. Gets a hand pass though. Donald. Bell Warren. How far can he run? A long way. Bill Warren with it again. And Donald hand passing here, there and everywhere. This time a short pass. And a mark by Ross Young, who slows the play down a little bit, waiting for things to find who to kick it to. Kicks it across the ground to James Wall. He kicks forward to Ryan Bath. He goes for the short pass. And it's kicked forward this time, an ugly sort of kick, and it bounced, and Donald pick it up and shoot towards goal, and it's through for 1 point. Josh Builder for the Bulls to bring it back into play. Once again, appears to be going down the grandstand side. Takes off. Umpire calls play on. Goes for the long kick again. No mark. Donald break three. Gets a hand pass long. Kicking into an open goal. And a mark taken right in the goal square. This is Trent Grant, I think, for Donald. Directly in front, he won't miss this. Kicks. And that's straight through the middle, and that's a goal to Donald. Sneaking closer, now that's 6-6-42, Donald trailing the Bulls 9-7-61, so a 19-point lead to the Bulls, which is slightly less than at the start of the quarter, and we've been playing 11 minutes into this quarter. Umpire throws it up. Umpire's picked a free kick out to James Wall for Donald. He kicks out wide. Lockie Ryan running into the back with a great tackle. It's got to be holding the ball, surely. Big leap there by the Bulls, but Donald have got it coming out their way. And umpire's blown his whistle, play on. Ross Young running into an open goal, kicks, and that's a goal to Donald. A couple of quick goals are really turning this game around. They're kicking into the breeze. And the score is now Donald 7-6-48, trailing the Bulls 9-7-61, so 13 points the difference. And 12 and a half minutes gone in the third term. Umpire throws it up. Big tap going Donald's way. It's picked up by Nick Rippon though. He turns and kicks on his right foot. Mark taken by Lockie Foot. Diving mark. He quickly gets up and kicks it forward quickly. And Castellano runs into an open goal. Just waiting on the goal umpire. Is that a goal or is he pulling him back? Everyone's going back to the centre, but the goal umpire hasn't signalled a goal yet, so what's going on? Umpire's paid a free kick to Donald, apparently. So the score wasn't made. James Lindback in there for the Bulls. Comes away with the ball. Centering kick to Lockie Foot. Just outside 50 or just inside 50. He kicks a big kick towards the goal square. At the back of the pack, Donald able to pick it up and hand pass forward and start coming forward through, I think that's Wall with a long hand pass. Too big. Simmons picks it up, hand passes back. Reed gets a kick out. Ben Hogan snaps it back in towards the scoring zone. No mark. This time though, Johnny Randall kicked it and has put it straight through the middle, and that's an answering goal for the Bulls. Looked a bit messy, but they got that goal in the end. That was a pretty good snap there by, pretty sure that was Johnny Randall. And Birchip Watchem 10-7-67, leading Donald 7-6-48. This time, Donald with a big kick forward, out wide, looking for McGough. And free kick this time going to Hinkley for the Bulls, and 50 metres because he didn't return the ball to him. He kicks to the lead to Nipper Gordon. He kicks in, looking for Edwards, doesn't quite take it. Castellano in there, gets a hand pass out to Edwards. Just stacks on the mill, the umpire's going to have to ball it up. 20 metres out from the Bulls' goal. Wall gets a hand pass across. Donald come clear with a kick down the wing. And Joe Reed in front for the Bulls. Clears it back to where it came from. Big leap, and Ben Edwards takes the mark, and they doesn't look like they're going to pay it. Not sure why that was, but anyway, they didn't pay the mark. Umpire's going to ball it up again. Still about 30 metres around from the goals. Throws it up. Tap goes Donald way. Doesn't get the clearance though. Why was that not a free? And the ball comes to the centre, and he's pushed in the back, and it's going to be... What is it? Nobody's called anything. It's just going to be a ball up. No, he is paying a free to Krista DeLu for the Bulls. And he'll be kicking from 45 metres out, directly in front. Fairly high pressure kick at this stage of the game. Once again, nothing's paid, and Donald get the free. And a great mark to Castellano there to run in between and intercept that mark. Umpire lines him up. He'll definitely pay on. Snaps, goes across the face. Donald come out with it. Long hand pass to McGough. Another hand pass, but it goes out of bounds, and it will be thrown in. Donald, hand pass out, kick forward. Simo takes, oh no, Marshall Rippon takes his time, gets knocked over after he got rid of it, nothing paid, and Donald has taken the mark further down the ground. McGough again for Donald with the ball, goes across the ground, player by himself. Great intercept there by Nick Rippon, able to pick the ball up as well and kick it in to Edwards, who takes the mark. This time they actually pay it, and he's, what is he? Is he on an angle? No, he's pretty much directly in front. And about kicking from about 15 metres. And they strike through the middle. And a goal. Another goal for the Bulls. Chewing through this quarter now though. Where are we? The Bulls 11, 7, 73. Leading Donald 7-6, 48. And the ball's being thrown up in the centre again. This time Fridge gets the tap. The Bulls with it, held to him and ridden into the ground. The umpire will ball it up again. Fridge again down to Simmons. Simmons gets a quick kick forward. Donald pick it up, gets tackled through, tackled again. Kick goes away. Will Burke gets a kick forward for Donald to Hayden Geddes. He kicks forward, but it's intercepted by Darcy Reid. Can he control it? No, it runs out of bounds and it will be thrown in on the wing, slightly forward of the wing for Donald. Throws it in. Fridge gets a tap. Umpire's found a free. And once again another mark, and this time it's Lockie Foot right in front of the goal for the Bulls, kicking from 45 metres. Lockie Foot playing his 200th game, lines up, kicks, and it's offline. And is that a mark or is it not? It is a mark. And that was just a goal to Nipper Gordon. I had a bit of camera trouble there, just missed it, but he kicked that goal for the Bulls. And that brings the score around before they get back to the centre. The score is now the Bulls 12-7, 79, I think, leading Donald 7-6, 48. And they've thrown the ball up. It's been cleared by the Bulls. It's on the ground, going forward. Kicked in the air directly to his, that's Marshall Rippon. Kicking it in the air straight to his brother. That is brilliant play. Absolutely brilliant. And Nick Rippon, having a shot for goal, will play on and shoot for goal. That is absolutely brilliant. You don't see that very often. Central umpire coming in to discuss the goal. What's happened? They're still playing the goal. I don't know what they were discussing, but anyway, it's another goal for the Bulls. So it's now 13-7-85, Birchip Watchem leading Donald 7-6-48. Been playing over 25 minutes in this quarter, so it's just about over, but Donald's got a kick forward, but it's gone to Hinkley. Hinkley intercepts and kicks out wide. Finds his teammate. Goes for the short pass further forward, once again finding a teammate. Ben Hogan with the ball at the moment for the Bulls. Umpire calls play on, he kicks it. A big kick forward, goes over the pack. At the back of the pack is Nipper Gordon, picks it up. It's ridden into the ground, and the umpire is saying holding the ball and a free kick to Donald. Donald going across the ground to Ryan Leader. He goes further across the ground to Wall. Wall takes the mark. James Wall kicks it back where it was. This time a big kick down the wing to Nipper Gordon. For the Bulls, he intercepted it. Umpire calls play on, he goes for the little kick to Reed. Reed takes off, hand passes it out. Gordon picks up again, kicks across, and a mark taken. Another kick forward, and a solid mark to Castellano for the Bulls. Is he going to have a shot? No, he's not. He's found a lead. And a good mark there to Josh Booth for the Bulls. He'll have a shot for goal. He's going to be kicking from 40 metres out, almost directly in front, and the siren may blow while he's doing it. We've had 27.5 minutes gone in this third quarter. Taking his time. Kicks, it's a big kick. And just offline, I think. And through for 1 point. Lynch to bring it in for Donald. Looks like he's going down the grandstand side. Big kick. Big kick and a big leap, but no mark. It's on the ground. Donald's still low in charge. He takes 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3, 4. This time he kicks. And Builder for the Bulls pick it up, pass it back, and a mark to the Bulls, to Johnny Randall, I think. He kicks it forward. And it's forced over the line and will be thrown in. Nearly 29 minutes gone in this quarter now. Siren imminent. Right at the centre wing position. Umpire throws it in. Tap at the back, goes to the Bulls again. Kick forward. And there goes the siren before the mark's taken. And that's the end of the third quarter. A good quarter from both sides there, I would have said. The score's at 3/4 time. Birchip Watchem 86, 13-8, 86 to 7-6, 48. Back for the last quarter. Fridge in the ruck gets the tap out. Nick Rippon gets the first kick off. Goes out wide. Looks like I think that was Young for Donald. Gets a kick down the wing. But a good mark there to Joe Reid. Joe Reid goes for the short pass. Cross, I think that, I'm not sure who kicked that, but it's a big kick forward. Donald with the ball, gets a hand pass out. Intercepted by Fridge, hand pass across to Simmons. Centering kick goes to who? Couldn't see who that was. Number 51, don't know who that is. Kick goes back to Simmons. Simmo, another short pass. This time, kick forward to the lead, it's not taken. Donald intercepted, kicks forward. Across to Anderson, across to Wall. And then further across and eventually to McGough. McGough kicks and a good mark there to Wall again. He kicks a big kick forward, big leap, spoils it. Builder in the lead for it, but can't grab it before it goes through, and that's a point to Donald. Builder goes out, big leap and a good mark to Josh Booth for the Bulls. He kicks it to Hinkley. Hinkley goes back, kicks it forward, and a good mark to Lockie Ryan, who plays on straight away. It's a bit of a characteristic of his game. He gets the ball and he just goes. This time the mark is once again paid against Ben Edwards. Once again, it's hard to see why. Someone must have done something off the play, but Donald with a big kick goes out on the full, and ball comes back to Krista DeLu for the Bulls. Umpire calls play on, he kicks it forward. Edwards with it, kicks straight towards goal and hits the post, and that's 1 point to the Bulls. So 87 playing 49. So a 6-goal lead to the Bulls at the moment. Dyson Bell-Warren goes for the big kick out from full back. There's no mark, it's on the ground. McGough gets a hand pass across, Donald gets a kick forward. Another hand pass across and another kick forward. This time looking for Lynch. Hand pass comes out by the Bulls. Lynch eventually gets it. Hand passes forward and the umpire's paid a free kick. To who? To Josh Booth for the Bulls by the look of it. He goes right across the ground. Mark's not taken, but it's picked up by one of the Reid boys. He hand passes it long to Castellano. Castellano turns, kicks forward, finds Reid again. Joe Reid goes for the quick kick, but it's intercepted by the Bulls. They hand pass across. They eventually get a kick off to Young. Young quickly passes forward to Anderson, to McGough. He goes for a big kick forward, but I think it'll be out of bounds at the least. Whether it's on the full, I'm not sure. No, I think it's a throw-in. Boundary umpire just waiting on the boundary umpire to throw it in. He throws it in. Tap out. Cooper Anderson picks it up, snaps for goal, and that's straight through the middle. That's a brilliant goal by Cooper Anderson. That's a really good goal for Donald too. just at the right time for them. And what's that do to the scores? Scores, the Bulls are 13-9, 87, leading Donald 8-7, 55. So they're still 5 goals, 2 up, the Bulls. And still plenty of time. It's only 5 minutes gone in this quarter. The Bulls this time break away from the centre with a hand pass across to Krista DeLu. He turns, kicks. His kick's not accurate though, and Donald intercept. He goes for a big kick, but it's going to be a mark to Lucky Ryan. He goes for the short pass. Finds Rippon. He plays on straight away and kicks down to Nipper Gordon, who's going to have a shot for goal. He's inside 50, but he's still kicking from almost 50. 45 maybe. It's a big high kick, and it's offline and 3 for 1 point. Lynch to bring it in for Donald. Once again going down the grandstand side. Runs and a big kick. Goes over the pack. Ball's intercepted. Hand pass across. Centering kick. Who are they looking for? Not sure, but Donald has intercepted and taken an easy chest mark. They go back. Where are they going? Across the ground. No mark. Donald pick it up though. This time the Bulls with it. Kick it forward. Donald. Hand pass across. Hand pass again. And a short pass this time to Lynch. Lynch hand passes over his head. Great tackle by the Bulls straight away. And the umpire's paid it against him. That's Ryan McGough for Donald. He's going to have the free kick. Hand passes it across to Bell Warren running past. He kicks it forward, and a good mark in defence to the Bulls. He's kicking it forward to Reid, but is intercepted by Young. He kicks towards the goals. There's no mark, it's on the ground. Builder push forward, Donald snap. And that's a goal to Donald. To Griffiths, I think it was, for Donald who kicked that goal. So 13-10, 88, Birchip Watchem leading Donald 9-7, 61. So a 27-point lead to the Bulls. And we've been playing a bit over 9 minutes in this quarter. Umpire throws it up. Tap out goes Donald's way. Bulls intercepted though. Takes a bounce. That's Marshall Rippon. He kicks it well into the scoring zone, and a mark this time taken by Nipper Gordon. Probably kicking from about 35 metres. Still a fair angle to kick from. I think that's gone across the face of the goals. And it's gone out of bounds. The umpire signals to throw it in. Right near the point post in the Bulls' attacking zone. Throws it in. Donald gets the tap through Potter. They don't get the clearance though, and it's held in and it will be balled up again. Still only 10 to 20 metres out from goal. This time the tap goes to Donald again. They get a hand pass across and another long hand pass to Bell Warren. He kicks. There's no mark there though, and it's going to be forced over the line out of bounds. This time outside the... No one gets the ball clear and the umpire is going to... What's he done? Paid a free kick and a mark. This time another pass to Lockie Foot. Lockie Foot kicks it forward, goes over the pack. Donald with it. Chris Lynch passes. Not sure where to kick it, so he goes backwards into the goal square, across the other side with a longer kick. No mark taken this time. It's on the ground and it's over the line, and it will be thrown in right in front of the Donald bench. It's been down the Bulls' end for quite a few minutes now, so Donald really have to do something different. Quarter's about half over. Potter breaks through and gets a kick wide. And now we're about the centre of the ground and got a ball in coming in. Fridge is back in the ruck for the Bulls. Lockie Surratt and Josh Potter. This time it goes the Bulls' way. It's not marked. Kicked by the Bulls. Lockie Ryan hand passes it back, and it's going to be a ball up, still inside 50 for the Bulls. This time the outer side of the ground. Throws it up. Tap. Donald gets it and gets a quick clearing kick, but it's going to be marked by Darcy Reid on the wing. Umpire calls play on, so he kicks with his left foot. A big kick into the scoring zone. And a mark taken by Rippon again is paid against the Bulls, and Will Burke takes the kick, goes across the ground, and a good mark this time to Nipper Gordon, who plays on, snaps in towards goal, and Ben Edwards almost takes the mark, but not quite. Young gets a hand pass off, and Donald run forward, kicking it out wide, looking for Bath. Ryan Bath pretends to hand pass it, but then kicks it. And who's there? Nobody's there for Donald. Yes, they are. Jet Adams gets ridden into the ground. And the Bulls come away with it. A hand pass across. Another hand pass back to the Bulls. Kicks it forward. Another one kicked forward again. A great mark to Nipper Gordon. He's got to wait for the umpire to come and line him up. Goes for the pass. This time he's flung to the ground and they're paying a free against him again. And Dyson Bell-Warren takes the free kick, quickly plays on, goes out wide. Another pass forward. This time there's no mark and it's picked up by Darcy Reid for the Bulls. Hand pass to Booth and then back and then across to Simmons. Simmons across to Lockie Ryan. He goes straight across the ground to Hinkley. Hinkley goes for the pass to Lockie Foot. He hand passes across again, and this time it's into Will Marks. He kicks forward, but Donald marks through Pearce. He hand passes across or kicks across. Donald taking off. Good spoil there. Donald at front. Doesn't pick it up cleanly. Now they do. Kicks it forward. And a good spoil by the Bulls. Hand pass across by Joe Reid. Donald kick. The umpire gives it to him at the back of the pack, a chest mark. He's shooting from goal from about 25 metres, maybe 30 on quite an angle. This will nearly seal the game if he gets this, I would think. And it's just offline and through for 1 point. Donald will bring it back into play with a short pass to McGough. He goes for a big kick, finds Anderson. Anderson also goes for the big kick down the wing. Nobody marks, and this time the Bulls turn it over. Kick it back, but it goes to McGough, who hand passes off to Anderson, who kicks towards the centre to Young. Young takes the mark, turns, plays on, kicks into their attacking zone, looking for Sam Dunstan, but Big Fridge gets the ball across to Hinkley, across to Patrick Sheehan. He kicks it forward to Marshall Rippon, who holds the ball and looks for somebody to kick it to. His brother's right here on the thing, but he goes over his head, and a good mark, great mark to Will Marks, right on the boundary. They kick it in, and wasn't quite held. Donald with it still, gets 3 hand passes and eventually get the clearance. A kick forward and marked. Can't see who that was. Hand passes it off. Kick goes astray though and is intercepted by the Bulls. They kick inside 50. A mark, play on, hand pass, snap towards goal. And this time Lockie Foot, right in the goal square, takes the mark. And surely this will be another goal for the Bulls. Directly in front, kicking from 15 metres. And this time he's made no mistake. In his 200th game, that's a pretty important goal. That'll nearly seal it for the Bulls, I would think. 14-11-95. Leading Donald 9-7-61, so a 34-point lead, and they've been playing 19 and a bit minutes, so there's probably still another 7 or 8 minutes left in this game, but it's hard to see 5 or 6 goals happen in that time. The umpire throws the ball up. This time a clearing kick to Donald. And a mark to Cooper Anderson, is it? Directly in front. But he goes for the pass. Bulls get the ball. The umpire's paid a free kick this time to Trent Grant. Still directly in front, this time kicking from 35 metres. Trent's a pretty good kick, so you'd expect a goal from this. And he has, but wasn't the same shouting that has been previously, but still that's a goal to Donald, just at the time they needed it, and a very quick answer to that last one from the Bulls. So 14-11-95, Birchip Watchem leading Donald 10-7-67. Umpire comes in, throws the ball up. This time Johnny Randall in the ruck. Marshall Rippon gets the hand pass out. Donald pick it up and try and crash through. The umpire doesn't call holding the ball. And now he comes in and he's going to ball it up. This time Donald get the tap. It's tapped back and a quick kick by Johnny Randall forward. Intercepted by Castellano, back to Castellano, I think that's Castellano, and this time Lockie Ryan kicks it out, and a kick in goes to Donald. That's Donnell for Donald, got it across, McGough kicking it this time, and a mark to Trent Grant again. He kicks on his left foot forward, and a good mark to Sam Dunstan, I think, for Donald. Hasn't been too many of them today, but if you kick it out in front of him, he doesn't miss too many. He also doesn't miss too many of his kicks, so this will probably be another goal to Donald. But it might be too little too late. This will be 22 and a half minutes up after he kicks this, nearly 23. Takes his time. Kicks from more than 45 metres. It's a nice looking kick. And that's straight through the middle and a goal to Donald. And 14-11-95. Birchip Watchem lead Donald 11-7-73. So 22 points the difference. That's still 4 goals, and we've just ticked over 23 minutes. So there's still plenty of time, really, if they keep getting goals like that. Tap out goes Donald's way. Hand pass across, pass forward, and a mark to McGough. He goes for the big kick this time. And a good mark to Grant, I think it is again, Trent Grant. Within kicking distance. Kicks. And that's another goal to Donald. $14-11-95 to 12-7-79. So there's only 16 points in it now. We've been playing 25 minutes, so it's still got to be 3 goals in probably 5 minutes. Tap out, doesn't go anywhere. Goes forward. Donald with it. Kicks. Good spoil by Darcy Reid, but Donald pick up the crumbs and kick forward. This time it's not marked, but Donald still have it. weaves around, snaps on his left foot, and I think he's got another goal. That was a pretty good goal to Donald then. Suddenly there's not much in it at all, and these goals are going to add to the time, so that's 25.5 minutes gone. And 14-11-95 playing 13-10-85, so there's only two kicks in it now, and Donald's had the play for the last couple of minutes and just taken it straight down and through for a goal, so time for the Bulls to do something. Fridge in the ruck for the Bulls this time. Tap goes Donald's way, hand pass off, umpire's blown his whistle and paid a free kick to the Bulls. Fridge kicks, big kick, it's no mark, and the umpire will ball it up. Tap out by Fridge, Donald get it through Potter, and he's held and dragged to the ground, and the umpire says, I'll just ball it up again. 27 minutes about to tick over. Tap by Fridge, Donald get it, kick it to nobody in particular, and it allows the Bulls to get a kick forward. Donald get the crumbs though, once again kick forward, this time to James Wall, hand passes across. Time a kick towards the centre. Marks, or the ball's picked up by the Bulls and kicked it back, so the game's changed quite a lot in the last minute or so. Snap towards goal by Ben Edwards, and he's put it straight through the middle, and that's the nail in the coffin to Donald. That is just what the Bulls wanted at this stage of the game. Just slowed the comeback a little bit and used up a bit of time, and adds now Donald needs 3 goals to take the lead. So it's Birchip Watchem 15-11, 101, leading Donald 13-7-85. So 16 points the difference again, and the ball goes up in the air. And there goes the siren to end the game, and Birchip Watchem come out the winners after playing just on 28 minutes in the final quarter. Let's check the final scores again. 15-11, 101, Birchip Watchem defeated Donald 13-7-85.